Alright. Let's see here. Volume's working. Alright, so we are part 2 of this modding tutorial. And yeah, so here we go. So where were we? I am going to... Okay, so remember I said make sure that this is... It says enable, so it's disabled right now. Make sure that's always off. Then we're going to check out what we're doing. And go from here. Let's see. Got the gemstones, got the potions, got the harder skeletons. Trying that crackling fire. Let's see, we got all the dragons done. The wildlife. Let's see, we got all the dragons done. Wildlife. Let's see, we got all the dragons done. I'm just trying to figure out a couple of things with my stream here. And it's going to echo now. Hold on. For some reason, I can't turn the volume down. All right. What are we getting into now? I gotta look. Okay, so we're still in general mesh and textures. We gotta figure out what we're gonna put in for the rest of the game. We got all the book covers. We got all the miscellaneous stuff covered. We've got the grindstone covered. And actually another one is El Sopa. El Sopa. El Sopa's got some nice stuff. I don't even know who it is, like, really is. Let's see. It's Stone Spiral Gaming. Can't go wrong with these guys. Let's see. Female Talos statue, huh? So let's do the, let's see, what does she have here? She's got noble furniture too, but we already got that covered. We're gonna do her HD smelter. What else? Oh, you know what? I could do Renthal. Type in Renthal. Another group of mods that are pretty good. So let's look at here. Renthal's windmills, right? Pretty looking windmills. We'll just download that anyway. Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna make the tanning racks completely different. Replace those. Let's see, what else can we do? We can replace farmhouse doors. Look at that, huh? Let's see. Realistic coin and purses overhaul. Let's see, what does this look like, huh? Okay, wait a minute. I'm missing one thing. I can't believe it's not here. Oh, there it is. Rentals workbenches. So we are going to put that there. So let's see, what other textures do we need to worry about here? Remember, keep that alternate perspective on the bottom. And this is more like, part of the buildings and stuff like that. So I'm going to put that there. Rentals, workbenches. Also as smelters. So we're going to always categorize those at the same. Basically, I'm going to put that at the top. And then we've got the whole blacksmith thing covered except for the anvil. I'm going to leave that be for the moment. And back out and save it. So let's see, we need to figure out what other general mesh and textures we're going to be using. Let's see, what else are we going to be using for textures? Let me look through my bookmarked first of all. Let's look through my library. Now, if you ever use a SMIM, I haven't been, some of the like Gamer Poly stuff. You have to use one for some of his stuff, but it messes up the wood textures in the mines, and so you have to add something like this to cover those. The chests are all messed up unless he SMIMs the chests. Let's see, book covers, candle glow. That's the same thing right here as the mine wood textures for SMIM. You should definitely grab that. All right, so all of these, the banners, the culinary, are all included in the miscellaneous, the rugs, of that nature. But I want to make sure we get the basics down here. Oh, I know. Oh, I love my sewer rats. Adds a lot of immersion, actually. So right in AIO includes the farmhouse, but the Porter's edition. This must-have right here, 45 megabytes, man. It makes it looks like it has a SMIM, static mesh improvement mod. And you don't even need one. So I use that, and then we use stone countertops. Gotta have a change in the countertops. And what's neat is they have all different colors. So if you want pink, you want black, it's up to you. There's quite a few different options. You got brown. I usually go with dark black because it just goes nicely with the lighting. But you can do brown. We got the rough stone here. Rough stone dark. I'm wondering about that one. I wonder how that looks. Is that the one I use? It doesn't look dark enough to me. I'm going to have to type this in different. Hold on. Stone countertops. Countertop. That should work. That should bring us all the colors. Alright, so here we go. You got sandstone even if you want a lighter top. You got red, you got blue. Blue's a little weird. Like, that would be kind of weird to have a blue countertop in medieval times, right? Camo. So I don't know. I'm going to stick with the dark, kind of blackish. Now we're going to rearrange those mods to be where they need to be. And let's see. So I'm gonna put this under. I've still got a bunch of these ruins to do. I forgot about that stuff. We got to cover the dungeons. We got to cover the Nordic ruins. We got to cover the DLC. And then after we do AI and body meshes, then we'll do the landscape mods and all that. Yeah, and just give me 1 second to share this. See here. So, let's see. We got a couple more of these. So, I'm going to put the countertops probably below. I could probably do it that way. So, I kind of like to put this stuff in order. Like it's, okay, so we do the furniture, then we do the countertops, then we do the plates and the food, and then XXX, But this actually covers. Where's that miscellaneous mod? Where did I put that? Okay, so yep, that is lower. That's good. All right. And we can actually throw this. I believe we can throw this cube map down here at the bottom of the whole list. And I believe it'll make a lot of the textures shiny. I'm going to put this here, this here, this here. All right, so I don't know, I got OCD. Something fierce here. So writing, you could probably just get away with doing that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Oh, you want that to overwrite whatever this is. So put it there. All right, that's probably good. See. All right, so now we're gonna back out and save it again. And then we're gonna go back in. And now we're gonna finish our city texture overhauls, DLC overhauls, and I'll show you some of the ones that I really liked. Make your game look pretty unique rather than using just like one pack to cover everything. And one of the ones I use is, if I could spell this right, I forget how to spell it. I think it's Amidian. I don't know. No, it's not. Definitely not. Caves and mines. Let's see. What is it really called? See if it pops up here. I hope so. Alright. So you got all kinds of different options here. This is the one right here. This is beautiful. These rocks look. I mean, the picture doesn't do it justice. 56 megabytes to cover all the caves. And mines. I think I have another one that's covering the mines. We'll see here. Hold on. And then, let's see. What do we got here? Actually, let's just wait a second. Caves and mines. So what else are we looking for? We're looking for And say you just want the caves, you could just overwrite it. So this is another thing. This is a real unique texture overhaul for the Nordic runes. It looks really different. So I could either use the caves from this, right? Or I could overwrite them with the other one I just downloaded, and so that that one would only do the mines. Um, so let's look at this here. Oh, and please, anybody who watches, please, share this with anybody that you know that might. I know there's an audience out there that really wants to mod their game, but it's super complicated, and you run into all kinds of problems. Like I said, it took me four months of like modding obsessively every day to get to the point where I can come up with a mod list that actually is pretty stable. I don't run into any crashes. I haven't extensively tested every single area of everything, but typically problems start arising right away. I've had like little to no issues. I've played on a save for probably 25 hours and been fine. So it would be nice also to have other people test these load orders and experiences and get back to me if they don't work or they find something that's wrong. Maybe I can help them fix what's wrong. Um, and even though this is on Series S, I'm sure it's the basic information about the load order and everything else might be very useful to somebody that absolutely knows nothing about what they're doing. Anyway, so we got writing to cover that. I'm gonna actually put this and this here. So so this is going to, I might want the mines from that. I just want the Nordic ruins from that. So I'm gonna have the caves and mines overwrite the caves in Northfire's Nordic ruins. So the only thing that this is gonna do is the Nordic ruins. So we got the Nordic ruins covered. We got the caves and mines covered. We got the Dwemer ruins covered. Um, we have the Dwemer metal covered. Hold on, I'm messaging somebody right now on Twitch. You could probably just click on that link I sent you. It's the picture is me. The picture is a guinea pig gaming. And then on YouTube, I could just send you the link. Hold on, I'm in the middle of a stream. I'll be right back to you. Hold on, guys. Oh, now we've got our divine. I love Divine Cities, by the way. I've tried to use JK Skyrim. Everybody swears by it. Most of the people that swear by it, from what I've seen on Reddit, will say that Divine Cities is crash heavy and this and that. I've never had a problem with crashes with Divine Cities ever. I've had misplaced barrels, flickering lights, but that's nothing to do really with Divine Cities. That's to do with the light engine and stuff. Um, so I would highly recommend this. It adds a lot of depth. It adds villages and cities, and it does say to put it in your multiple area edits. I've had more luck doing it this way, like I said. And one of my other videos, it's the template that I'm using. It's just a template. So sometimes you'll find mods that work better depending on the combination of mods too. Like if I was to totally do a whole new load order and change everything that I'm doing and not, some of the mods that I never used, I'm going to run into a ton of problems. And that's what I can't stand. I, kind of got ADD too, so I just want to like plug and play. I don't want to sit here for days trying to figure out what mod counteracts with what other mod. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll go off on a rant there. All right, so now what do we need to do? We need the DLC. So we're going to look up Noble Skyrim. And I found that this is a good mod that covers all the DLC. I mean, like I said, you could use Skyland. But you guys can tell the difference. I'd rather use, I don't know, I'm getting bored of Skyland, to be honest with you. So we got the DLC by, look at this. This is the whole Dragonborn DLC, right? Everything. You know what I mean? And 111 megabytes. Boom. That's a really nice package right there. And then you've got the Dawn Guard, 58 megabytes. Boom. Now you have pretty much, what do I think? I think we got everything covered. Like everything, the DLC, the Dawn Guard, caves, mines, Nordic ruins, fencing. Let's look at fencing here. You want to do the Witcher fencing, or the fences that fit. I kind of like that one. Let's see. We'll type in fences. And it'll give us a bunch of options here. See, look at all this. Now, the ones that I've used are these. And this replaces all the farm fences in the game with the Witcher style fences. I like the fences to fit, to be honest with you. Look at this, 44 kilobytes. I mean, look at those. Really makes a big difference. And I believe it also changed some of the other things, like I use a mod, man, what is that mod called? It puts bridges and stuff on mountains and stuff. So you can get up there, stairways and stuff. What else? Functional road signs, that's funny. Let's look at my library here for a second. Also, when you're modding, make sure that you reverse, date descending when you're looking for the newer mods, right? So always, if there's 3 different versions of a mod, like Mysticism has a bunch of different versions, you want to make sure you're getting the latest, most updated version. So always date descending. Let's see. And just because I'm going to get this, I like this statue replacer. It replaces Talos with this. I'm going to download that. All right, let's see. Oh, Master of the Summit was the one I was talking about. Must have. Let's see. I really like Katja, actually. She's well programmed. I'm going to actually download it. She is also a master file, by the way. She autoloads master file foundation files. So you notice that she automatically goes right here. So for all you didn't tune in, this is the first part of the load order we got going on. You can check out the other video. It gives you step by step. I'm trying something new with the Finally Fixing Skyrim, which is, I believe it's by Love King, and the Love King. Yeah, he's a riot, I'll tell you. I watched some of his YouTube videos. Anyway, and then the unofficial Skyrim Modders patch, which supposedly makes it easier to, have a mod-heavy game. Just a bunch of fixes that makes your game more stable when you mod it. This unofficial Skyrim Modders patch is included in the reconciliation quality of life. So if you use that, then you don't really need to do this. But I'm just trying out something new, so hopefully it's not going to break my game or anything. I don't believe it is. All right, so let's go down here and put those things where we need to put them. Now I'm gonna put the statue replacer probably right where I put the rental windmills, right? So we got furniture, we got countertops. We need to put the caves. We gotta. So when you leave the menu and search, if you didn't back out and save, it will rearrange your stuff, and you have to go back and do it again. So it's not so bad unless you have a mod list that's a mile long, and then it gets pretty annoying. Try doing that with like 170 mods. You'd be scrolling for days. I wish they would just like make an option where you could go to the middle of your, like push a button and go to the middle of your mod list, and then the bottom, and then the top, you know. But nope. All right, so we've got. I usually put these last. I feel like I put them in order of how I'm going to encounter them. Don't know if it really makes a difference. I don't think so. Probably be fine if you didn't do that. Alright, so we have our Divine Cities, which adds a whole bunch of shit. Overhauls. Carriages adds carriages to the game. Flora has been overhauled, really. I'm gonna have to look at that before we put in the yeah, talk about I should have read that, right? Anyway, the villages, sometimes I'll leave this out. I decided to put it in. I haven't tested that really much at all. But it adds some quests. It adds a lot of content actually to the game. NPCs, a bunch of different stuff. Writing covers all of the major cities. The architecture is amazing looking. Then we've got, let's double check here. So this is kind of a cool thing. So this does the underground Dwemer ruins. And this will cover the metal in the Dwemer ruins. So it'll retexture just the metal. Then we've got the DLC and the furniture. The furniture is horrendous in the vanilla game. All right, so fences that fit. We replaced all the fences. The statue of Talos. We've got all the miscellaneous stuff covered, and anything that we want to change that's already covered, we just overwrite it with another mod. We've got all the book covers. One of my favorite mods right here. If you like to collect books, book collections, own Lakeview, make a library, collect books. It's pretty kind of cool. All the workbenches. And maybe we'll run in here and test this real quick to give you an idea of what this looks like. Do we need anything else? Alright, so we're going to back out and save this. Now I'm going to have to reset the game. It's going to cause a pause in the stream. Just bear with me here. If you don't reset it, typically it crashes no matter what. And it also allows the mods to engage themselves. So I'll be right back in about, I don't know, 5 seconds. All right. So we are back, and let's go in here. Double check. Is there anything else that I want to put in before? Let's see. What's after messenger and text? Texture. You know what? We could probably put in the bodies. Let's put in immersive citizens first, okay? Because that's the next category is NPC AI, and I usually put in like things that NPCs do under the AI, right? And I've had a lot of luck with that. Great. Did I not? Okay, there it is, right here. I absolutely love this mod. This totally changes everything that they do. I really, the AI overhaul, one specifically called AI overhaul, doesn't seem to work for me very well. Um, I don't really notice a whole lot. I've noticed what's her name, Uthgard, in Riverwood riding her horse. Um, so all right, so we're gonna put this. Remember, keep alternate perspective at the bottom. We're gonna put this here. So this is gonna go from. Um, let's see here. This is gonna go from textures and meshes, right? Major overhauls. Um, to let's see here. I should know this already. Okay, so general mesh and texture overhauls, replacers, things like that go in that category. Then we got NPC AI mods, which I typically um, put my, you know, I guess we'll do that real quick. Line lines expansion. So this is another one I like to add, and it is included in. I think it's the reconciliation pack. I have to look that up again. You can find that information, by the way, on Bethesda.net, and if you search the mod, um, it will be. You scroll down, and there will be a section where it shows you. It's on OneDrive, I believe. You just highlight it and go to the link, and it will show you every single mod that's in the package. And that's kind of handy for, like, if you're going to be using reconciliation and building your own mod lists, you really need to do some research on what mods are already um, in it, so that you don't cause any conflicts, etc., etc. All right, so we're going to download the lines expansion. This is a really awesome mod, man. So this NPCs react to invisibility. Civil War's lines expansion. So this adds lines expansion to pretty much everything. The bandits, Civil War, carriages of stables, dialogue, Forsworn and Thalmor, Brawl lines, Dremora lines. Wait a minute, is bandit lines in here? Oh shit! No way. You kidding me? That's insane. Oh yeah, no, it does. It's right here. Okay, good. I didn't want to have to add that. So bandits will say more to you, stuff like that. So make sure you download the AE patch, okay? And then there's this Yappers of Tamriel. I've been looking at this. I think this is a compilation, newer compilation of the J Serpers lines expansion. I have to look more into it before I choose it. And then these are neat. You can actually add some of these if you want. Um, Try to keep it simple. The rule of thumb for mods, other than mesh and textures, are the rule of one. Um, that being said, you can get away with adding a bunch of different stuff to it, but um, I'm actually going to add Uthgard here. This is where I put all my dialogue expansions, all my AI stuff, city bag checks. Matter of fact, we'll do city bag checks right now. Try to get this out of the way, and then we will add general meshes for the bodies, and then we will test it to show you guys what it looks like so far before I put in the landscapes, the flowers, etc. Pretty happy about the landscape, by the way, because I have a landscape and flora that basically takes out all the dead plants and then replaces them all with. So you don't have to deal with those dead, ugly shrubs anymore, and it's just really nice. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, let's see. Okay, so we got this. This goes up here. Boom. I put immersive citizens. I usually put that at the bottom of all the NPC stuff, so it overwrites whatever to make sure it works. So we've got the lines expansion. We've got city bag checks is separate. We don't need to put that. That I could put that right there and it's fine. And then we're gonna back out and save this for a second. So I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add any of my dialogue expansions after my JSerpas. Okay. I'm gonna back out and save this again, and then we've got one more to go in there. Let's see. What do we? Oh, man. What's I just gonna put in there? Dementia much? Ugh. Sometimes, man. It's not really something to joke about, that's for sure. My bad. I think, extended encounters is in. I'm not sure. I want to make sure that that is not in there. I don't want to cause any problems in my game. So, Bard's Call expansion's cool, but 700 megabytes to, I don't know, that's pretty huge, man. Alright, so, what is the other one that I wanted to put in here for dialogue? Oh, yeah. Falmer dialogue. Okay, so there's this one called Falmer. I think it's a dialogue expansion, maybe. So it actually makes them talk. I don't think that's in that JSerpas thing. Oh yeah, extended guard dialogue too, or let's see. I'm just gonna use this one. I could use guard dialogue overhaul, but I'm also hopefully gonna be able to fit RDO in here, which is related. This one right here, right? This says to put it at the bottom. I haven't tested this. Let's see, continue, but at this point, I'm just merely beating a dead horse. Adds 5,000 lines of completely voiced dialogue. This is such an old mod too. Like, I remember messing around modding when I didn't know anything years ago. Place under alternate start. As RDO includes the changes made to conflicting records by those mods. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm not using alternate start, first of all. So I'm going to download this now. And I'm going to try putting it in my whole NPC section in my dialogue and see if it works. It might conflict with alternate perspective, but I don't think so. Honestly, I had alternate perspective out in the middle of my mod list too one time, and it was working just fine. So I'm not sure that I really even need to see. I don't even know if alternate perspective says to put it down and below. Let's see. Should load at the bottom of your load order. Yeah, see. So sometimes, very rarely, the load order for your mods will contradict what the mod author says. As far as I've noticed, like Immersive Citizens, I think says something about going really low in your load order. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put RDO, which is under Immersive Citizens, like it says. It's just not going to be at the bottom, right? And then I'm going to the extended guard dialogue. I'm going to actually put right here. So city bag checks, extended guard dialogue, all the lines expansions. Does that look right? Let's see here. I'm almost thinking that I should probably put JSerpas lines at the bottom because of the reaction to invisibility, the AI for that, right? And then that goes there. Relationship dialogue, overhaul, overwrites, all of these. I'm going to actually do it in this order right here. I feel more comfortable with that order. So we got any of your follower dialogues, right? Extended guard dialogue was just they keep track of what you do in the game and comment on it. And then this adds 5,000 lines of dialogue, right? Actually, since this says that it should be at the bottom, I am going to put that underneath. So it should probably go like this, right? So that this overwrites all of it because this adds 5,000 lines, quite a bit, actually. All right, and then you need the relationship dialogue overhaul patch. So don't forget that. Now I'm going to put in. So we talked last video about Imperious and racial powers, and in this template that I'm using, which I've had a ton of luck with this template. You need to put your it'll tell you to put your Imperious in another load order template up by gameplay mechanics. If you do that, your Imperious won't work because of the Bella and the Beasts, or a hair mod. Anything that alters racial files will. So one will overwrite the other. So whatever's lower on your list will overwrite the other one, and the other one will not work. So you'll have to deal with that. And that took me a while to figure out. Hold on a second here. RDO patch. And I also like, load orders that don't have 70 patches in them. It gets a little overwhelming, and that's what I didn't like about J.K. Skyrim. Good, it's great that he updates his stuff and, has a bunch of optional patches, but I'd rather not even have to deal with that. Like, let me spend 3 days looking up what patches I need for this mod order, this load order, and I'm all set with that, dude. So let me reverse search here and make sure that that's the latest. So if you use cutting room floor, I don't know. Everybody suggests to use that. I don't use it. Or the cheat room. I think there's probably a patch for that too. I gotta make sure I save some memory for my new. Hold on. RDO patch final. I don't know why that says. Like, I don't know who this guy is. Oh wait, this is the Spanish. I don't know why. That's kind of weird. It's a Spanish patch. You don't want that. You want this one right here. Well, actually, you want this one too, because I'm using USMP. Okay. Good thing I found that, huh? I don't exactly know what it does, but all right, so we're good. Now you take those patches, and some people tell you to put the patches at the bottom. There is like the blood and script fix that I put down there, right? But for these patches, I put them directly underneath in the order that they load, right? So the USSSP is first, right? It's in the top of your load order, so I put that patch first underneath, and then when USMP is the next in the line of the load order, so I actually use that, and I make sure that those are in order. So when it loads it right. And I don't know if that makes a huge difference, but I'm assuming that that's a big deal. Now I'm going to add Bella and the Beast, and then we're going to test and see what it looks like. Anybody's interested? If you know anybody interested in modding Skyrim, then let them know. Let's see. Oh yeah, Bella. Just type in Bella. Bella, 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 where are you? Okay, so you can use this one. This doesn't contain B support, right? So, but it's super small compared to all the other NPC overhauls. These are the best as far as memory goes. Um, Amazing. I struggled with that for a long time with the Fruity Pebbles glitch, and now I don't. I haven't seen the Fruity Pebbles glitch on the face and or the rainbow face. I don't know if you guys heard of that. Bella in the Beast bundle, right? I think there's actually by Bass Painter, and let's see. I think there's a monstrosity bundle that changes like the beast a little bit. That's like a different version of that. Let me look here. I'd be interested to try that out. That's firewood, CC's firewood. Let's see. Um. Okay. Interesting. Can't find anything. Um. hmm. Let's see. Let's try Bella Beasts Monstrous. All right, so we're gonna try Bella Beast Monstrous because I think that's monstrous. Maybe is the. Let's see. Let's try that. Okay, so this would be the one that I think that you use for just the Beast bundle, right? So say you want the Beast to look different. This bundle is method Beast races that are glorious and proud. Oh wait, this contains racial body morphs. See, this is what you need to be aware of, right? So that racial body morphs will cancel out your Imperius, right? So I don't typically get into that because I like it. Um, it's cool seeing the orc like huge. We got the beastly beastmen, and that's the same idea. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to use that. So your best bet is just every time. This is the one you want to use. Comes with the UMP body. Also, is compatible with. I don't know if any of you have heard of Trey Guardian's followers, but it doesn't cause the rainbow glitch face, and it uses the textures that you have. So that's the next mod that I'm going to actually look up. Trey. I don't know how to spell it exactly. Guard. DN. Trey Guardians. Nope. Wrong spelling. Fabulous Follower Overhaul. Fabulous Follower Overhaul, I think might get it. Yep, there it is. All right, so as you see here, reverse search, right? Make sure you get the latest one. So this is, I think this is a rework because visuals are immersive. Who is this? Oh, is this the? No way. 39 megabytes total rework. All of the affected enemy have the given ability to level up alongside the player to level 60. This changes the leveling too? No way, dude. What are the visuals and skills? Really? That's a lot of followers, dude. So what is that difference between this and the AIO? So this is Groovy Kick. He must have ported that. Let me look here. Hold on. I gotta make sure I save enough memory to download this other shit. Damn it. What are we looking at for memory? Okay, so this is Mandu. It says do not install this mid playthrough, by the way, either. So the ESP is not the same, so patches for the old IO don't work. Mako for featuring unique lore-friendly looks and improved combat skills. Total rework of the immersive lore-friendly approach. Okay, so this is the same thing. Support of the full version. So that other one's newer, right? Look at this. This is, oh, that's old. How big is this? 42. And this is 39. Yeah, is this like the credit tree guardian? I'm gonna try this one. It's the same thing. It's newer. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Some of the newer mods still haven't been tested and patched and all that, so you could run into trouble there. Like I said, another great mod. So if you're gonna do hair, you're gonna spend hundreds of megabytes, right? It's ridiculous, like ridiculous. So I kind of compromise and use the superior lore friendly hair. Okay, so it retextures the vanilla hair for 10 megabytes. Huge difference, and it does it for every NPC in the game. So instead of spending 500 megabytes to redo all the hair on the NPCs in the entire game, um, to me that's a great compromise. Now, because this isn't just a body skin, right? So this could kind of be an NPC facial, hair and face, right? So I'm gonna try putting the superior lore friendly hair above. You want this here, and then you want this your greater Farbus to overwrite your Bella and the Beast, right? Because you want that to use the UNP skin from Bella, all right, for your followers, right? So this is going to change all the followers in the game, and we got to move those, by the way, below alternate start. But now we choose what we're going to use for the racial powers, and I actually like this one called Greater Power. As opposed to Imperius. Imperius got a lot of extra bells and whistles and stuff, but this is something I really like. And the Imperial gets 20 health, 20 magic, and 20 stamina from the get go, right? The Khajiit get 50 extra stamina. So right off the bat, and plus with the stuff that I've used to level out the characters and the balancing that I've used, like the slower skill leveling and stuff like that, this is a must-have. All right, so we're gonna put the racial abilities underneath all of this, right? So if I was to put this up in gameplay mechanics, right, um, it would it wouldn't work because it's this would interact with it. If I put this here, it wouldn't work. Okay. So we want this to overwrite all of it, right? So we're going to take this and put this down here. I got to make sure all my patches are right. Hold on. I think I saved that, didn't I? Yep. RDO, okay. Yep. All right, so we're good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the game, start a new game, and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. But I have to reset the game real quick. Preferably, when you do this, I feel like some mods ask you for a hard reset on console, which means, you know, press the power button until it shuts off and then pull the plug. And I would highly recommend you wait a minute and a half or so before you plug it back in. And always clear your reserve space, preferably all your memory in your game before starting fresh. You don't want any ghost space, stuff like that. I'll be right back. 10 seconds. Anybody has any ideas for any videos they want to learn? Some stuff to do as far as load orders, HUD, I don't know, landscape, whatever. Just hit me up on Xbox. Gamertag is in the description of my Twitch channel. Along with check out my YouTube as well. That's linked. As well as my Facebook. Just trying to do something positive. I know how frustrated I was trying to find out information for modding when I just wanted to mod the perfect game and couldn't find. I mean, it took me a long time to find the information that I have right now. Alright, so we're going to test it, I guess. That's what we're doing. Alright, so new game. Loads right in. Look at that. So let's see, is the hair working? Yep, you can see the sheen on the hair, by the way. Now, all the characters are completely... Look at that. Okay. The whole UI is overhauled, right? So we're just going to take this, and we're going to call this Test 2. Okay. So everything that we've already overhauled. Now look at that. I mean, I know I'm streaming in 1080, so hopefully you guys can see. So if you already use an SMIM, this would be a little bit more intricate. I can't even say it. But I mean, if you look at this, it's pretty good. Now the miscellany of those, everything here has been texture overhauled. The bread looks pretty damn good. So we are actually, as you can see, the HUD is completely different. And the interface, it takes a minute to get used to this. But we are actually in Helgen right now. Skyline Furniture's covering the beds, right? Covering the bookcases, the chairs, the tables, all that nifty stuff. And like I said before in my other video, this is a Game of Thrones dragon right here. Right? I don't know what's up with his wings. His wings look kind of like not textured for some reason. I don't know whether it's a conflict or what. His skeleton should be changed too by the... I wonder if there's a conflict there actually.
Tell me,
Might be.
Wonduni, who are you?
So you can
What
choose
will
from
be
this
your
list.
dares, your
You choose
fate?
Dragonborn, you get fast forwarded through the game to where you go up to Higher Hrothgar. I don't typically like doing that. I feel like it might mess with the game, but anyway. So, some things that I do at the beginning right away is go into my powers, right? Make sure you're in all. And if I have an ultimate dodge mod and all that, I set that up first out of everything. As you can see, this has been retextured. All these spells have been retextured. So right now, though, we don't have any options other than SWF and another one. So if you don't use the dynamic camera, which you can use, it's fine. I might actually put it in here, but for now, go to any settings, default view, and go to 85. Back out. And then hit the thing button for it to adjust, and you get a little bit more. And then choose Destiny. This is the character creator. We're going to do page 2, Steed. I'm just going to go through this real quick. You can choose whatever you want, but the Steed Stone, heavy armor, yada yada yada. Like I said, we're just testing anyway. Combat, health, heavy armor, major skill, smithing, major skill, two-handed, minor skill, speech, sneak, conjuration. Boom. Then you get a choice of perks or class advantages. I'm not sure exactly. I think the class advantages run on your major skills. I'm all set with that. I want 3 perk points. So when you go to your thing, you can notice that Volcarnator adds a whole bunch of perks. I mean, look at that, right? And then they make way more sense, right? Destruction spells cost 35% less, right? So you'll get the first 2 perks are basically 50% for some of this stuff. Right off the bat, though, I like to be able to smith pretty well and upgrade my weapons and armor. And I like the Creation Club alternate armors. So I put 2 into this right off the bat. And then I go over here. I don't need to put the two-handed in. We haven't upgraded combat or at combat AI yet. We're just testing and looking at textures. Alright, so we're just gonna walk out. Right? If you walk out, you're in Helgen before it gets destroyed, which is really awesome. Now we get to look at the textures that we have. Oh, we got the countertops. I think they look great, dude. Look at, you can even see the shine on them, right? And then the people. All the people in the game are redone now. And it may not be these fancy freaking, you know, I don't know. Some of these people, I don't know. I won't even comment. So, now, if you wanted to start the intro, the vanilla intro, you can do it here. Okay? And then you actually get to see it from a third-person point of view. So you're not the prisoner. You get to sit there as like a villager watching the whole thing. Also, as you see here, that the rent is to rent a room is 25. That would be part of the Inez mod that adjusts different aspects of the game, right?
Take a look.
And you'll notice that when you go see what she has for sale, it's all going to be relevant to what she's supposed to be selling, right? So, all right, I think I'm not naked. So we're going to go to... Oh, wait. I didn't grab the armor. Shit. Did I not do that? Really? Haha. At least I grabbed the weapons. All right. So we're going to grab this. And let's look at the fireplace. You know, the default lighting in the game is not too bad, man. Look at those shadows. Reminds me, I think I want to replace the... Oh, yeah, we got to replace the chickens and the rabbits, because that's not covered by the Fluffy Works. Fluffy Works is a good go-to, unless you're trying to... Look at that.
Need something?
See? He is completely... we need to do something about... Clothes look interesting. Alright, so the farmhouses are all redone. Textures here are all redone. Notice this is... banners from Divergence, right? And I don't know what that weird shit was. This is Helgen pre-destroyed. You don't have to start the regular game right away. You can just chill, do what you want, go explore some dungeons. This guy is the blacksmith, so actually when I first do this, I end up sleeping for 24 hours, coming out here, steal all the steel stuff, right? And if you have the blacksmithing perks, you can come up here. Notice the El Sopa's HD Smither, right? And then we've got the El Sopa's Grindstone. We've got Renthal's workbenches, completely different style workbench here. Completely different style tanning racks, right? Don't steal that. It will make the available steel in his inventory way less, the game knows. So steal all this steel stuff, and with Ars Metallica, you can break down the steel. And then with the $5,000 that you get if you don't buy a house, you can buy all his steel and some leather, and then you can make yourself a full set of... I like to go with the steel soldier armor. Right off the bat, and then you'll be able to upgrade that to exquisite, right? Look at those embers. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and that new mod that I just added for the first time, you hear that sound? That's part of the new mod. Alright, let's check out... Oh, there's another mod called the Breeze Home Basement Xbox One, which I need to download. That goes into single area edits. That's a great mod. So it allows you to fast travel to Whiterun right away. And it's pretty inobtrusive as far as conflicts, because it only adds a basement. And Divine Cities changes, you know, as you see these fences we added, right? You know, that fire effect is kinda almost too much. That's pretty loud. Alright, so we haven't done any landscape yet. We're gonna redo all that. We're gonna put 3D flowers in. We might change these stockades. Alright, so what were we specifically looking at here? We were looking at our 3 textures. Be nice if I could fast travel, actually. Should have got that mod. You know what? We can actually. Let's see here. So I'm going to reload. Right? And then we're gonna, instead of doing all that, I'm gonna do this. Let's take all this stuff. Take all this stuff. This gives you a bunch of different stuff. As you see it in the background, all that stuff is popping up and activating. That's good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here.
What will be
Actually,
your
we could go
death?
a regular at an
Enjoy
inn,
the songs of song.
and we could go
So
the Bannered
be
Mare,
it.
right? And as soon as we walk out of this door, we'll be in the Bannered Mare.
Come on in.
Now you get to see what the textures in the town look like. We've got the countertops, the NPCs added by Divine Cities, right? Now, still got a lot to overhaul. 66 minutes so far, let's see. Kind of want to keep this around an hour and a half. There we go. So look at the,
I swear I haven't taken anything. I didn't
oh,
do
and this is
anything.
glitched, by the way.
Let me go.
I don't know why.
I swear to Talos, you will pay.
It used to work.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, this guy's
Let's see. Looks like that's it.
freaking creeper.
Got to go.
I will
Leave
bring
me
a
alone.
dagger to your bellies.
So,
Will you
if you have any issues with this, this is actually a paid mod,
I
but
will
it's
make you
definitely kind of
drink your
cool,
own
especially if you're like a
blood and
thief.
eat your own.
You just punch her
Paying attention.
and then talk to her,
My
and
name
then
is
you're all
Katja.
set.
There is no one in Whiterun
Okay.
that can
She
defeat
comments.
those
She has a lot of dialogue.
Skyrim will not know it.
She's great. She runs into you a bunch, like they all fucking do. But as you see here, the textures are pretty nice. If you have a monitor pushing 1440 on the Series S, it's even nicer. But just mind you that it is taking up more of your GPU to stream in 1440 than it would be for 1080. So if you're having any frame rate issues, it could be caused by that. Divine Cities is great. I highly suggest it.
We'll pay whatever it
Adds a bunch
takes,
of
but we
NPCs,
must have
add
more
some
swords
quests.
for the Imperial soldiers.
So we're gonna
Just
redo
get
all
thrown
their
over the
all
size
their
on my own.
clothes,
I once tried
and everything here soon.
It made me fight
I'm
like
just
a
looking at
lion.
textures right now.
From Stormcloak. Besides,
Everything
Grey
looks
Mage
great.
never
I don't
makes
see
steel
any
for the Legion.
issues.
Have it your way. I'll take
Let's see what else. Let's go take a look at the horses. Fluffy works. Hope there's no issues, because there was issues with the horses before and it was driving me nuts, man. Okay, they look good. Alright, yeah. See? They just get a little fluffier. Oh, no horse mane problems. Alright, so this is the... See, now he's walking around, singing. Now this is, Stable Masters. I mean, this is his bed right here. So yeah, everything looks good. Renthal's windmills over here. We're gonna be replacing all the trees. I gotta do something with the chickens. Let's see, what does this look like? Yeah, this cow's good. Oh, yep, that's working out alright. Let's see, cows. Oh, fluffy cows. Look at that. These look 100 times better than the default cow. Alright. And I think Divine Cities has animated barrels, because I don't know where those animated barrels are coming from, unless that's like writing. It might be writing. Finally fixing Skyrim. Also, I believe the watchtower isn't destroyed. Let's see, let's check this out. We're going to be replacing all this grass, too. Yep, there you go. So, as you can see here, the tower is not destroyed. It has a whole wall around it and everything. What is that weird shit? Some kind of shadow glitch. Doesn't happen again, you're good. It could have just been the sun coming over the mountain. Alright, so these are terrible. Well, no, they're alright, I guess, but we're gonna redo those too. Alright, so yeah, as you see here, this is all not even broken yet. Yeah, so I think that's good enough for checking that out. Back to modding. Alright, so what next? So we got 87. Oh, and I was going to look at the Strange Runes add-on. I don't know if they have it for Xbox, though. Runes. I forget what it was called now. This looks cool, but it's like 150 megabytes, dude. This is for, like, master. Look at this. That's insane, bro. What is this? Oh no, dude, that's cheating. Cut it out. Oh, you also got detailed runes, which is neat. We're gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna have to download. This changes the runes that you put down on the ground. NPC and. Ooh. What the hell is this? Wait. Is this it? Okay, hold on. Several magical runes are added to the game. There are two versions. Smaller ones can be. Okay, is this an add-on? I feel like that's like. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think they have any of the, it's unfortunate that they don't have it on Xbox. Alright. Back to business. Detailed runes. This could be a textures, models and textures. Alright, but I'm actually going to add that there. Okay. And I'm kind of wondering what's the deal with that, the dragon thing, because they're not, that dragon is like, the wings are gray. It doesn't look like there's any textures on the wings, right? I'm gonna actually disable. Oh, what the hell? Is that the edit? Hold on. No dragon models or texture. That shouldn't interact. I don't understand what the problem is. Alright, so chicken replacer. So we're gonna do a chicken replacer here. chicken replacer. So I kind of like to do the ones with the little chicks here. Add some more immersion. And then what are we getting into now? Alright, so after skin body mesh textures, okay, NPC facial modifications and presets, we get into weather, atmosphere, and lighting. Okay. And oh man, I gotta re-put that down. Such a pain in the ass, bro. Where am I putting this? Chicken replacer. I'm going to replace the chickens. Where's Fluffy Works? Alright, we're gonna put that after Fluffy Works. Actually, let's just make sure it's at the end of the list here. Alright. Fluffy chickens. Chickens are fluffy. No, I don't even know if they are fluffy, actually. Alright, so I'm actually gonna put this at the beginning of my mesh and textures, okay? This is enemy creatures that spawn in the game textures. This is general mesh and texture overhauls. So I'm gonna put the detailed runes right here, okay? And this, I'm thinking we've got everything covered as far as that goes. Back out and save it. And now here's where we decide what kind of weather mod we're gonna use. Dawn Weathers is amazing. 150 megabytes. Covers all sounds. Adds bird sounds, woodpeckers, all that stuff. So you don't even have to use like. I think I might use it actually. I was going to use Azurite Weathers, but this covers so many different things that I'm just going to use this one. Sometimes it can get a little like, really foggy, you can't see, kind of like clear fantasy weather, but with all the stuff that this comes with, it's pretty amazing actually. Now lighting mods. Alright, so Gamer Polity. I love a lot of his mods. Actually, there's quite a few of them. And let's see. Actually, let me type it in. Lusum. You can type in Lusum, and you'll get his complete lighting overhaul and amp, right? But then he has an interiors only edition or the darker edition, and that's what I'm going to grab right now. I don't know whether this covers spell effects light, cloaks. What is this? What? Weird. Okay, so I need to know whether this does the glowing candles. Gives you glowing candles. Okay, glowing candles, bright torches, fire pits, aluminum, and spell effects. Fire pits. What does that do? Does covers all the DLC. Below any sound or music mods. So that, okay. Above my weather mod, right? So he always suggests that you put his lighting above the weather. Anyway. I hope this contains the oh wait. Obsidian presets. So another mod that I download to mess with the lighting is Obsidian style presets for any weather. So you'll have, with Dawn Weathers, you already have the Cathedral presets, which is great. And then this just gives you a couple more options for the filters. Sunlight, all that. So I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to put this underneath Dawn Weathers, okay? And that covers the lighting. And then we're going to start getting into landscapes here in a second. So we have our weather, our lighting. I'm hoping that this is the smoking torches and all that. Because this other one, that's what it is. Like, do I... Like mod performance. All mods. It doesn't say anything, does it, about the smoking torches? Darker edition. Interiors, especially dungeons and caves, will be much darker. You need a, that's a good idea. Tenebras lucium means darkness brings light in Latin. Okay, I hope this does the smoking candles and all that. Alright, so we're going to back out and save. Okay. And then, now to give you an idea, let me reset the game and we'll pop into the game real quick so you can check out the lighting. And then the next thing we're working on, I believe, is our landscape package and our flora and all that stuff. So 10 seconds. I'll be right. All right. And we're back. So let's do a new game. So the entire lighting for the game, and let's do test 3. The lighting. All right. So now, when you first start up your game, you're gonna want to go in here and go to Cathedral, right? And then what I like to do is I like to do 1 sharp, 2 vivid, 1 cold. Boom. And then if your interior vision's too bright, climate normal. If your interior vision's too bright, you might want to darken it. Right, so we don't have the smoking candles, it looks like. That's too bad. I'm going to have to do something about that. But now the shadows, that mod covers shadows as well. Right? And if you're really down, and I don't see no candle glow either. Okay, so I'm gonna have to add candle glow, and smoking torches and all that. Let's see what the end looks like. Okay, yeah, I don't like that foggy. Oh, and another thing is, it could be because. Yeah, I don't understand why it does that. So world view, interior vision darken, and that should clear up a little bit of it. Right. Now you can also go to that other one that I told you about, weather presets, right? Filters, and you've got these filters right here. Fantasy, I kind of like doing that, but it also brightens it up way too much. Oh, I know what's wrong. So I usually run on a monitor that has PC RGB, which is a darker lighting spectrum. Yeah, no, this should be fine. I don't get why it's so washed out like that. Filters, natural. Let's do natural. What about bleak? What does bleak do? Cold. Filters. Let's do natural. Natural looks the best, actually. Alright, so that doesn't come with the smoking torches. So you know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering whether I can download his other mod that contains that, and then just overwrite the Darker Dungeons part of it. Let's try that out. How'd it go? Darker Dungeons, Darker. Okay, so type in Lucem again. There's another mod that I can actually use that's a fire mod that covers all this stuff. But this is the original one that I used, right? So I'm going to download that. We're going to try to see if I can overwrite just those files. And you'll notice candle glare. So we're going to put this above, and then this one's going to, the Darker Dungeon's going to overwrite it. So what I'm hoping that whatever this doesn't cover, so this will overwrite the parts that the dungeons, right? But it will leave alone the smoking candles and all that stuff. I'm hoping. So we're going to back out. And I'm going to need to... I hate to do this every couple of... I'm pretty sure it's going to crash, so we'll find out. Alright, now you'll notice... Oh, it's raining. So now you should notice... Yep, there you go. So we got smoking candles now. See? Alright. And the candles... kind of glaring. Let's do Cathedral Meditation. Boom, boom, sharp, cold. Then we're going to do Interior Vision Darken. Boom. There we go. That's much nicer. Right, so there we go. Look at the smoking candles. The only thing I don't notice is the candle glare. I'm going to have to add a separate mod for the candle glare. Let's see here. Alright, so still foggy in here for some reason, which is kind of strange. But that, yeah, that's definitely a must-have right there. See that? So there is a bit of candle glare, but seems I don't understand why it's so... Something is not right, dude. Does that affect that? Nope. You can also mess with SWF. Takes a minute to read. Okay, filters. Now you can, oh, there we go. So that fantasy thing adds, yeah, that the candle glare isn't like it was. Let's look outside. So the dawn weathers is amazing. I've never seen weather so great in a video game ever. Look at the clouds, man. Like, look at this. And then all the bird sounds, that's all dawn weathers. I mean, that shit looks real, dude. And this dawn weathers is an atmospheric mod too, so covers the mountain fogs, all that stuff is part of that. You notice the lighting is just smoke. Here we go. Smoking along with the new sounds for the so we got, yeah, look at that. Looks really nice. Alright, so now we're gonna get into, I want you to take a look at the landscape, okay? The trees. What they look like right now. The ground, all these shitty ass bushes laying around. This is all going to be transformed. Something a whole lot better. still don't know about that foggy shit though. That doesn't look right, and I don't know why. Alright, save. We're gonna exit. Now I need to download the big mods that I'm gonna be using. Hopefully I can remember what the hell I'm using. So another gamer poly mod that I just found. It's quite big actually. I want to type in close AMP. Let's see what that pops up with, because his thing is called something to do with clothing amp. No, I don't think it's going to come up. Alright, so hold on. Gamer poly close. So gamer poly close might work. Poly. Let's see here. And it's going to start crashing here. I'm surprised it hasn't crashed. That's weird. Holy shit, it hasn't crashed. Now it will, watch. Where the hell is it, man? Polly, where the fuck are your clothes? Oh, there it is. Boom. So this is huge. 384, okay? But this changes all the clothes, dude. So you can use divergence and it recolors the clothes, but this actually adds clothes and armor. So I'm going to download this right away, okay? And then we're going to individually... So we got vampires, weapons, thieves, guild armor, dark brotherhood. Clothes, armors. Quality what? Okay, so this is one that I use. It's huge. Make sure you download all your big mods before you run out of space, because you always need double the amount of space to download something. So I needed almost 700 megabytes to download that one mod. Let's just try to download all the ones. And we're not going to be using these right away. These are going to stay enabled on the... It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass, but you'll see. So, what other mods? Oh, SWF. SWF? No, not SWF. I'm an idiot. Sons of Skyrim. So I highly recommend Sons of Skyrim. It adds new weapons. It adds new armors, completely different than what you're used to seeing if you've never seen Sons of Skyrim before, okay? Highly suggest this. I'm going to reverse search here to make sure that I can find the latest. Okay, so this is 2K desaturated combined. I don't really like the 2K, the desaturated. Like, what the fuck, dude? Why? I want saturated. Sons of Skyrim, Careworn Steel. I don't know what that even means. This is another 300 megabytes, okay? Especially for the 2K, but I highly suggest, considering you're going to be wearing this armor as well, you could save a bunch of megabytes, but I would get the 2K. I mean, put it this way. The armor weapons thing that I used to use was Divergence, Creation Club, all that stuff. And that's 600 and something megabytes for everything, right? So this is turning into about the same between these two, and then you're going to download a couple other things to overwrite, like the alternate armors, the vanilla weapons. You know what? Maybe I will do the 1K. I probably won't notice much of a difference. That's going to save me over 150 megabytes. So this is with patches, everything that you need. And it's the Careworn Steel. I think it's just the style of the weapons. And this comes with... Wait, a separate version. Okay, You better see these on everybody. Okay, so this says to place in the level lists. The only problem with that is I think one of the dodge mods conflicts with movement. Movement behavior overhaul contains the dodge mod, and when we put our combat section together, it says something about putting any armor mods. So I'm going to put this where it says. Hopefully we won't have any issues with that. It does modify armor files, so I could probably put it down here and it'll be fine. But we're going to try it out and see if it works. And if we have any problems, we can troubleshoot that later. So leveled lists, remember? We talked about all this. This is the level lists part, right? So I want, thinking to myself, where should I put it in the level list? I'm going to put it on the bottom of the level list, all right? And that way it'll overwrite everything. I mean, I could probably get away with putting it at the top, though. So it injects before anything else, and then everything else overwrites that. And that is actually under the crafting. So now we have all our armor for our guards. And that adds new weapons too. It adds Nordic weapons, so you don't really have to worry about extra weapon packs, except for I already put Long Claw in there, right? I remember putting Long Claw. That's something you need to work towards. And then we have, let's see, what other big mods do I need to download? Okay, so we're going to work on, so that Sons of Skyrim only covers a certain amount. So whenever you're looking for Divergent stuff, type in Divergent Vanilla. Divergent Vanilla. Okay, and that'll bring up almost all of the stuff that you need to look at. And we're going to go and we are going to get the weapons pack for the vanilla armor and weapons pack. Let's see here. Where is it? I don't know. I think you can get just the and the Dawn Guard. You definitely want to grab that. So all this individual stuff is already covered under that miscellaneous. I used to use like individual, and then I ended up with a mod list like, 80 mods just to cover the miscellaneous items in the game. And it's really better, quality, not quantity. I found it's important. All right, so I don't see, might have to type this in specifically. I think you can get just the weapons. All right, so let me go to his name, see if I can find it here. You do the arcane accessories really small, 2.5 megabytes. Grab that. Alternate armor's 2K. I'm gonna go 1K, 95 megabytes. So this covers all the alternate armors in the game. And I'm gonna pull that cube map, which makes armor shinier, down below. The cube map comes with the all-in-one, right? But it doesn't come with the other ones. So I'm going to drop the cube map all the way down below this when I get to it. But this has to be down below your XP32 and your combat package, whatever you're going to use for combat as well. So, and then we're going to go down to, here's the clothing pack. I don't, if it's going to change the clothing, right? I'm going to see. I'm going to start. I don't want to add. There was a time where I kept adding mods that I didn't need to add. We didn't have the zombies covered too, did we? No, we didn't. So I'm gonna download that. This is actually pretty reasonable. 30 megabytes for the 1K512, right? 100 megabytes for the Dawn. Every item that the Dawn Guard has, armor and weapons and clothing. Boom. 100 megabytes for the 1K. I usually get this. Looks great. 30 megabytes, man. Like, you can't go wrong there. And that covers all the armors, clothing, and weapons of the Dawn Guard. And the armor looks fucking badass, doesn't it? You can also get this. That's Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, might as well just throw that in there, whatever. Alright, so we're going to disable all this stuff, though. We don't need it right now. We're just downloading the bigger mods that we need. And I really don't care about this stuff. Later on, if you get some of this Lord's Mail, that shit's way OP anyway. Game breaking, unless that finally fixing Skyrim, I think, rebalances all the Creation Club stuff, so maybe it did rebalance it. Alright, so I think... And this is Pets of Skyrim, but that, remember, we've got the, what is that? The, Fluffy Works. I'm actually going to download the Bone Wolf. Because I don't think that's covered. Also, you know, if you download that Myriad of Miscellanea and some of the items, it's like 1K and 512. So, as you see here, there's some stuff that's, you know, 2K. If you want a little bit better of, you know, the barrels or whatever, you can download these individually. The mead barrels, whatever. You get the point. Alright, so let's rearrange those mods, and then we're getting into our landscape, grass, anything to do with the landscape edits and flora. These are all going to stay, except for this. This goes up here with our animal textures, creature textures, and animal replacers. Then we're going to go down here and grab these zombies. You know, I didn't also do the skeleton overhaul, but oh well. Let's get it basic and for what it's worth. Oh, we didn't take a look at the books either. We should have taken a look at those. Alright, so Gamer Polys close. Yeah, we're going to just disable all that stuff, right? And this is going to be annoying because it's going to be in our way a bunch. But oh well. Alright, so we're going to back out and save it again. And then we're going to come back in. And I'm going to show you how to set up your flora. Get rid of all those nasty dead plants. And then after flora and landscape, it is single area edits. So first mod that I'm going to do is, because of what I use, I'm going to do bigger trees. And this is actually a mesh, right? So you can actually put this up higher, but it's okay in this specific load order to put it where I'm putting it. Now, mind you, so I'm using this bigger trees with a tested mod I always use called, I think it's Happy Little Trees version 3 with bigger trees by Gamer Poly, right? This is compatible with that. Now that mod also makes the trees bigger. So with this included, it makes the trees, I mean, some of the trees are like 100, they're huge. Great mod. All the LODs match with the other trees. You can only have one tree LOD, okay? And if you mess up LODs and they don't work, then you're going to run into, you know, the trees at a distance looking really fucked up or like got really bad textures or whatever it may be. And then when you get close to them, they'll pop in. Like, you don't want to deal with that. All right, so under weather and lighting, okay. Oh yeah, I gotta add the candle glow. But anyway, so we're gonna put bigger trees to start the whole thing off with, and then we're gonna add. Let me think here. we're going to add my favorite landscape mod. And this I think is actually ported by Gamer Polly as well. Okay, is HD remastered landscapes. Yep, you see up here, Gamer Polly. I highly suggest you check out his mods too. Quality, quality, quality. That's all I gotta say. They're optimized. They're great. Listen to his instructions on the mods. He's got some really nice stuff. But this is like really nice textures. All in one, 134. We're gonna download that. All right, and then we're gonna download a mod called Remove Useless Plants. Yeah, can I spell? Useless plants. Alright, so finally found this mod actually a couple weeks ago. And also, now that I'm thinking of it, no more ugly branches. Vanilla branch remover. Here we go. Crash. I'll be right back. So, sorry about that. It is a Bethesda problem, not a me problem. I hate that, man. It makes me so angry when that happens. I'd like to, like, I don't want to promote violence, so I'm not going to say anything. Bleep, 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 Todd Howard. Fucking assholes. Alright, so we are looking at also under weather, atmosphere, interior lighting is interior decorating. So I don't really have any mods that I typically put there. If you have like, I don't know, something that redesigns the interior. I mean, I guess that countertop mod could be something that you put there. But we're going to scroll down and fix where the order was, because I guarantee you that... Let's see. Okay, so what I said about the landscapes, we're going to put this one first, and it goes after your weathers, right? Boom, bigger trees. So that's going to own... That doesn't alter textures. That only alters meshes. So what that's going to do is it's going to make the trees bigger. It's like a skeleton edit, right? Like we have for the dragons. And then we're going to put HD remastered landscapes, right? This covers all the landscapes in the whole game. And then we're going to add remove useless plants, right? This actually doesn't remove the plants. It puts a invisible mesh over them. And then you can add a mesh, and it basically replaces the mesh. And so now we've got the bigger vanilla trees, all right? So when we load back in, you're going to see that, and then it's going to remove all the useless plants, right? So we're going to back out and save this. Oh, did I drop the alternate star? I hope I dropped the alternate star below that. Alternate perspective, excuse me. I'm done with alternate start. I found this new one, and Helgen is not destroyed. It's kind of really awesome. So you can just start with Helgen, walk out of Helgen, and just start your adventure there. And when you're ready, yeah. So I was gonna show you what it looks like. Hopefully, it's in the right order. All right, we can continue with mesh edits and textures. So I'm gonna go current. Don't fuck with this too much. All right. So once you get your load order ready, don't keep fucking with it. Once you get to a certain point, you'll run into the glitch where the game will crash, or you'll back out of the creation club and it'll tell you load order is changed when it hasn't, and then you'll go back in and all your mods, half your mods will be disabled, half of them will be on the bottom of your load order, and guess what? You have to delete everything and redo the whole thing. So no matter what you do, if you put those mods back in order, they will, once you load the game again and back out and come back in, it will rearrange them into the same thing and disable them again. It is the most frustrating thing ever. Now, you notice that all the trees are quite a bit bigger, right? And that's just the bigger trees. Once we put the vanilla tree replacer in, it's going to replace those trees, and they're going to be even bigger. And what the cool thing is that it'll replace a bunch of the bark as well, so you'll have different styles of trees with different tree bark. And now, notice, where's all the useless plants? They're gone. All those fucking dead plants are gone. So glad I found that. Okay, so now you have a start from scratch. You got none of these dead, ugly fucking 2D bushes laying around. Right? Look at this. They're gone. And look at these trees. Look at how much different this looks already. Right? Different, like you don't even know where you are. You know, like compared to like what it was before. Now you just wait until I get that bigger tree mod in there. Some of the LODs are kind of weird right now. Why? Huh. So I want to show you something here. So if you look at the trees, right? You see how the trees look funky? It's because the LOD has been stretched, right? The vanilla LOD. Now, boom. Now you see that? Did you just see that? This is exactly what I'm talking about. And it took me a really long time to understand what it is. It's basically a picture, from my understanding, it's basically a picture of that tree. And it's not the actual tree, it's just a picture of it, right? There's a 3D picture of it. So when you walk in and it actually draws the tree in, that the picture of it is the LOD. And you can only have one of those per category. So landscape has one, architecture has one, water has one, trees have one, etc. Now you see the LODs are all fucked up. See? But when I add that mod that replaces the trees, that contains an LOD that matches all the other trees. So you won't see this. It will look great. Okay? And that took me forever to figure out, right? Quite a bit different here. So yes, this is what you'll see. So if you're running some tree mods that don't match LODs, you'll run into problems like this where the trees at a distance look crazy. The only one catch to what I'm saying right now, oh, and notice the dark rocks. Look at this. So the rocks are all different. Remember we talked about landscapes? Alright, so this is all different. This is all different. Everything you see here has been redone. Okay. This is is this vanilla grass? Or is this part of that mod? Does it come with grass? I noticed the wolves look better. And this is just vanilla. But with the fluffy works, it looks great, see? Uppercut, huh? I didn't know you could do it. Oh, I didn't even know you could do an uppercut in vanilla. Oh, I'm gonna die. Look at this. Let's see. Oh, I didn't grab anything out of there, did I? Oh, well. I don't even care. Yeah. Oh! Where's my... Noob Central, huh? Talk about noob status. Alright, anyway, you get the point. We'll look at this more in depth when we're done. We've still got a ways to go. So, I'm going to leave here. And we're going to get into the rest of the flora. I actually wrote down a list. And my list is a total of 19 mods to redesign your flowers. I used to use Dr. Jacopo's landscapes, his AOI mods, all in one, I mean. He took them off because he wanted to charge for them, I guess. Which, do your thing. But I found another mod finally that replaces. Oh, and let's talk about grass. Anybody who's used grass mods, I feel like all they have to say is they can't use grass mods because it tanks their FPS. We're not going to have really any issues with FPS ever since I started using this load order template. And I put my landscapes below, way down underneath, and not in the same spot. Like when I use Skyland, I have some issues. The landscape's included in that. So, all right, so we're going to remove useless plants, and then we're going to download this mod called Cathedral. I haven't tested any more grass mods than this. 3D pine grass I'd have. Not good enough for me. I like thick green grass. I can't stand that orange shit that's in the tundra. Cathedral grass, green tundra version. Now, it is 79 megabytes, but it's worth it. So we're going to do the green tundra version, right? Next, Fantasy Floral Takeover Redux. Fantasy Floral Takeover Redux. And I finally found this. I was looking on Reddit, and somebody was like, oh yeah, these contain, it's an all-in-one package, right? 100 megabytes, but it adds the 3D mountain flowers, the 3D snowberries. So when you use Divine Cities, you'll run into the wreath, the snowberry wreath being blue, and anything that's blue and looks weird is something you haven't retextured. And the 3D snowberries takes care of that, and it textures it. So this comes with a bunch of things. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my own and you can do the same thing. I would highly recommend this though. Blubbos. What a name. We're going to do Blubbos shrub replacer. Okay. Boom. Places all the shrubs. Cathedral 3D tundra shrubs. Okay. This is important. These look really nice. Tundra. Oh, come on. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Ain't nobody got time for this. 3D tundra shrub. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna lose my shit here in a second. I swear to God, if he took this shit off the thing, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my God, bro. Where is this? My library. Okay, so these are some of the mods. This is a paid mod. I highly recommend it. I think it's like $1, dude. Something like that. This adds some color variation. And the 3D stone crop. This is a really nice addition. Okay. And then we're gonna... This is another version of this, but I would get this one, not that one. 3D cotton, which might be included in that other one I got here. All right, let me see. Oh, Mugo pine. Oh, wait. He just came out with one all-in-one. I forgot about that. I'm gonna look at my bookmarks. I thought I bookmarked that. Hold on. Oh, right here. Yes. This is it right here. All right, so highly recommend this one. This comes with all the ones that I used to use, and it comes with water plants. I don't know what edition the water plants are because I typically use one that has the reed grass to blend in the shoreline, but this comes with everything, and I'm going to download this, and I haven't got to check this out yet, actually. So this comes with cypress, mugo pine, boxwood snow gum. So the snow gum, the mugo pine, the cypresses, the snow gum all add trees all over the world in certain spots. And then on top of that, we're going to do CG4's bushes. CG4. All right, so CG4 bushes, light. We're going to add that. Okay, this is like you're not even going to recognize what's going on here. Check this out. Renthal's ferns. Okay, so that remove thing, remove the ferns, right? So we're going to re-add Renthal's ferns. We're going to put this all in order in a second. Then we're going to load in and show you guys what this looks like. Taken me months. All right, I ain't gonna lie. To get this set up. We're gonna go with Renthal's ferns, right? You can even change the ivy to purple if you'd like. I'm just gonna leave it because actually that other mod that I have, the Redux, changes all that shit. So we're gonna do purple's dragon tongue. Now you can individually overwrite some of the flowers if you don't like them, and one of the ones that I do is overwrite the dragon tongues, okay, into my own thing. Now that other one also does the death bells in red, and I really don't like red death bells. I mean, they look amazing. Purple's mushrooms. All right, so let's talk about mushrooms. And mind you, this is going to crash again soon. So there'll be a pause in the stream. Just FYI. So, fantasy mushrooms. Look at this. Come on. You got to have that, dude. All right. And then, let's see. Hanging moss. This is another favorite of mine. Hanging moss. Okay. I used to use this purple hanging moss, and it sucked. This doesn't really do it justice. So you can use all these, right? So desaturated, this makes it so much better looking, right? So I'm going to use, actually, wow, that's seriously only 8 megabytes to change all the hanging moss to 4K? That's crazy. That's insane. Let's do that. So that will add the red, right? And then we'll do Mary's Death Bells. So we'll do Mary's Death Bells, right? And then we'll change those red Death Bells to purple. I really like these ones. You can do yellow, you can do black, you can do white, but I'm going to go purple. All right, what else do we have here? Frost Miriam, Purple's Frost, Elves Ears. And then this other one that's a small mod that changes the Elves Ears and the Hanging Frost Miriam. It's only 2 megabytes, you might as well. All right, now we're going to go and we're going to set this up. And then we're going to load in and show you exactly what this looks like. It's quite a difference. All right, I don't want to activate this stuff until I'm ready. Not that it really matters. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to put this Floral Edition on the bottom. Okay. So we're going to go Redux, Grass, and all this stuff is annoying. Yep, so that's below. God damn it. All right, so we're going to pull this down here. Pull this down here. So our Cathedral Grass is going to go in after, and I don't use grass fixes. I don't know. I don't need it. I don't seem to need it. We're going to put our grass in right here. Right? And then we're going to put our floral takeover. That's going to change every plant in the game. And then we're going to do our shrub replacer. Right? So that's going to replace all the shrubs. Oops, wrong spot. And then we're going to grab, now, this is a shrub, but I'm going to overwrite that with that shrub. Stone crop is also a shrub, right? So I'm going to make sure that I overwrite that with the stone crop. Actually, no. I want to put that there, okay? So this overwrites the ones that I don't want in this. This overwrites the one that's not in this. I believe these are both. This changes 10 of the shrubs, right? So I want this to overwrite one of those shrubs. I'm not sure if that's part of it, but anyway, so, and then we're going to do CG forest trees and bushes. This is actually a floral mod. I usually put this down in area edits, but I'm going to put it part of my floral right now, okay? And then we're going to go ferns, right? Let me think here. Trees and bushes light. So that's going to add trees and bushes. I might want to put that below that, okay? Let's see what else. Okay, so we're going to actually put flowers. So we're going to start with flowers now. So I'm going to actually put that after my ferns. Right? So any flower changes that you want to overwrite that pack, you're going to do it right now. Okay? Fantasy mushrooms. The hanging moss. I'm going to put that down at the bottom. It just feels right. And then Mary's Death Bells. And, okay, so this adds water plants. So I kind of want this towards the end of the list, if not on the end of the list. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this at the end. This does a whole bunch of shit. And I don't know if it's going to change some of these other ones. I got boxwood, cypress, mugo, pine. So I don't even need to download the mugo pine anymore. That's awesome. Oh, and then purple's hanging elevators. Now, I'm going to show you what this looks like. We've got all that. Don't need to worry about that. All this is in order. So to refresh your memory, here we go. So bigger trees, HD mastered landscapes, remove useless plants, grass, and then typically you put your grass fixes if you have it right under your grass. We're not doing that. Fantasy floral takeover, shrub replacer. We've got, yeah, and actually I'm gonna put the mushrooms last. I don't know, I feel like I have to put them last. Alright, so there you go. And this, like, it has water plants in it. Now we're gonna back out, save it. There is going to be a pause in the stream real quick. Unfortunately, I have to reset the game and it takes about 10 seconds, so I'll see you in about 10 seconds. All right. Check this out. Actually, you know what I'm going to add real quick so that I can fast travel right to Whiterun. So I could show you what Whiterun looks like. Is a single area edit, which actually goes under this anyway, so not a big deal. Breeze Home Basement, Xbox One. Breeze Home Basement, Xbox One. Alright, hopefully that... Come on, dude. Breeze Home Basement. Pain in the ass. XB1. This is a nice mod. It doesn't conflict with Divine Cities. All it does is add a door to your floor. And then you can go through the trapdoor and you've got a full basement with anvils and forge and all kinds of stuff that you need. But it also adds a fast travel spot to that It's already discovered. Alright, so we'll do that. And then now, I'll show you what this looks like. I haven't tested the all-in-one of the, you know, the floral editions, but I have a feeling that it's fine. I still don't like this texture thing right here, though. It looks like the textures are blurred out. I don't know whether it's just that specific mod, or just that specific dinosaur. I mean, dinosaur, yeah. Smoke another one there, buddy. Dinosaur. Come on, it's close. Dragon, whatever the fuck. Alright, so we're gonna leave. Let's make sure I set up my lighting a little bit better. I don't know why that's so washed out. There's something not right. Sharp. Cold. Let's just do one sharp. Alright, so arrow, boom, boom, boom. There we go. Alright, so let's check out the flower pack that we got going on here. Oh yeah, that Archer's Armaments, I would highly suggest picking that up. There's not many mods that I see that are add bows and stuff, but okay, so now, I don't know, if you don't already tell the difference, I mean, look at this. Alright, so we got bushes now. We got plants. Oh, the chicken replacer. Should be little chicks around here somewhere. I see them, huh? Oh, we got 3D mountain flowers. Right. I don't know why there's a little bit of frame rate stutter here, but I haven't added a performance mod yet, so I might have to do that. Or it could just be, sometimes it takes a while for it to catch up for some reason. I don't know. There definitely is some of that though. And it could be that the trees are not optimized. I don't know if that's a thing, but once I put that tree mod in. So look at all these bushes, right? Ferns, there's Renthal's ferns. There is a couple like this bush right here. I don't like that. It's a 2D bush. And I don't really know what that's part of, to be honest with you. But alright, so we're gonna fast travel the Whiterun, like I said. Check out what Whiterun looks like.
I've been looking for you. Looks like that's it.
Get out of here, you
Gotta
rapist.
go.
We'll pay whatever
so
it
now,
takes, but we must have more
as you can see,
swords
these
than
two,
just
I think, are affected by the bigger
Just can't
trees.
fill an order that size on my own.
But yeah,
Why
look
don't
at
you
this.
swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask your little Raymond to help?
This is that 3D stone crop I was talking about. Look at how good that looks. Oh, climbing roses. Look at it. This just looks amazing. Oh, there's Sons of Skyrim. There you go.
Still warm in the oven.
You got totally different outfits on. Everybody's wearing different. Oh wait, I didn't add the clothes ones yet, but everybody will be wearing different clothes. Sons of Skyrim's already working great. Notice this color palette here. Oh, the dragon tongues. Nightshade, nightshade, nightshade. I gotta change the nightshade. Nightshade.
I swear.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
haven't
forgot the
taken
nightshade.
anything. I didn't do anything. Let me
And
go.
then we'll check out the Talos statue.
I know your family's honor is important.
You know, the default water
but we
doesn't look
can't
that bad,
afford
man.
it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I
Is
can't
that
stop.
normal, or is that the HD landscape?
So you're willing to starve.
I don't think that comes with a water mod, but I might want to check into that. It looks like the water's been overhauled. Huh. Anyway, look, there you go. Look at that. That's awesome.
You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife.
Oh, there's some of the lily pads. Oh, look at that. They move. I can't really tell. It almost looks like the water is retextured. Now, note, see those trees over there? Those are CG4s, and the reason you can see them is because of the lods. But you can't see any of the other vanilla trees. You see that? Because the lod for the CG4 bushes is overriding. It doesn't match at all the vanilla tree lod, right? Oh, and look at that. Look at the lod on that village over there. Holy shit, you can see that whole village from over here. Anyway, so once I put Polly's trees in, you'll be able to see all the trees in the distance. Should be, unless I broke something. And performance might even actually pick up a little bit. It's not bad at all, though. Oh, there's the red maple vine that I told you. Definitely must have. Right, and that... Did I download that, There you go. Oh, those are some big-ass berries, dude.
Battleborn,
Notice.
give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me.
So yeah, there's been a lot of upgrade here.
No, please.
The lavender I don't like. The lavender looks 2D to me. Yeah, it is 2D, and it looks like shit. I can't seem to find any 3D lavender. So that's something I have to figure out. But nice touches, definitely. Now back to the grind. Actually, might wrap up the stream. Oh man, cut it out. Get some coffee and maybe start up another one because I'm kind of interested in finishing this up soon. So that's your pretty much your whole landscape package. The nightshade, we gotta look at the nightshade here because I got a specific one. Nightshade 3D. So the 3D nightshade that I use, is it nightshade? Is that the one I was talking about? Because that other one wasn't. Let me look here. Am I mixing that up with a different one? 3D flowers. Let's see, 3D flowers. Yeah, well, you know, is there a mod that adds sunflowers? That'd be interesting, right? Mary's Mountain Flowers, we already got that covered. Yeah, I used to use this, but it's huge, and it comes with grass, and I don't need the grass. Okay, so Dragon Tongue is the one we have. Nightshade. Seriously? Come on. Like, where is it? Did he take that shit off too, man? Oh, I'm gonna be so mad, dude. Literally gonna be mad. We're gonna download this too. Dude, I swear to God, if he Cut it out, man. I think he did. This is the larger trees. This is the one I was talking about right here. Although I put this down by my water, so it's going to have to wait until the end. But I am going to download it because it's 100 megabytes. And if I get to the bottom of the list and I don't have that downloaded, I'm going to freak out. Oh, shit. Did I not get the divergence weapons? I gotta have the weapons, so I don't know. Hopefully I have enough room. I'm gonna have to type this in. God damn it. Divergence. Divergence. Weapons. I swear there was just... Yeah, there we go. No. I swear there was a weapons only. There should totally be just a weapons one. Fucking skank. Pardon my French. You gotta be kidding me right now. It's another cool mod, but it adds, like, talk about overkill. 300 weapons? Like, dude, I don't need 300 weapons, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. It's a little much. That sucks, dude. I don't even have enough room. That fucking pissed me off. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Well, that really sucks. Because I needed that. I should have downloaded that before. This is what I'm talking about. And I don't remember that being so big, first of all. Alright, so what do we got? It's not going to retexture the... It's not good, man. That is so small. That's crazy. Steel weapons. Kind of pretty frustrated, actually. Make sure you all download that. That mod before. That looks fucking phenomenal. So I'm gonna actually just download a couple of these individual ones because I don't really use. That's the steel weapons retexture. I got the Amity weapons retexture. Iron, fuck iron. I really don't need that. silver armor and the vanilla silver weapons. I already have the alternate armor retexture. Got the ebony. What else is there? I don't even use Orcish, so I don't really even care. With CC. Oh, that looks crazy cool. Gonna grab that. Hell yeah, Daedric armors. Why is that 43 megabytes, dude? Holy shit. So I'm gonna do that too. I don't think I need to. I'm hoping that. Wait, what is this? Silver Dwarven retexture. What does this do? All mods, full texture because of original Dwarven weapons, a full mesh over on the Dwarven bows and crossbows, full NPC access of weapons. Yeah, I knew that was going to be pretty big. Alright. That actually might work out. Now, oh man, we're running out of space. But I think I've downloaded most of the big mods I need to download. Okay, so, alright, so we're getting down there. Now it's going to be combat, or no, it's going to be, oh, don't forget, blood and bubbles. Don't forget blood and bubbles. Gotta have blood and bubbles. Full darker texture, 16 megabytes. This also adds bathing. Okay. Immersion. Super simple needs. Super simple needs is something you need to download. Here we go, crash. Imperial stone forts. I just realized the mic was off. This is a multiple area edit, so I'm going to use this. It's a nice one actually. It adds quite a bit of immersion and adds parts to the forts. Highly recommend it. So what we're doing is we're going down the load order, and I'm going to stack one mod for each area so that I could just go back and re-add to each area so that I have at least each category taken care of. So under XP32, You need this to change your combat. So always get this one right here. Wait, no, that's not. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Extended scripts, right? And also this one is the one you want, and it's 21 megabytes. So make sure you download that before you run out of space. Shit, I'm gonna run out of space. I know it. Dawn Waters. Dawn Waters. Ugh. See if I just used okay, we're gonna use Dawn Waters because it's been pretty reliable. And then because I have Embers at HD, I need to download the patch to that. Man, damn it. Vampire Extension Framework. Okay, so another mod, Vampire Extension Framework, is a paid mod. You guys can look that up and see what it is. Bandit Overhaul. Okay, this is a Bandit Overhaul. Okay, this gives them full armor, full perks, better combat AI. Better combat AI. Better combat AI is what I use. I was trying out this other one, but this one makes shit more difficult. Makes you think about what you're doing. Alright, so let's organize these real quick. And like I said, most of the other... Dude, wow, I'm pushing it. Alright, most of the other mods are super small. But it looks like I am going to run out of space here. Gotta have There Will Be Blood. So I'm going to add... Let's see. Okay, what is after landscape is single... So right after my landscape... No... is single area edits, okay? And this is pretty much a single area edit right here. So after Flora, gonna have the Breeze Home Basement, gonna have the trees, and shit, there's a bunch of shit that I still need to add. But this is a good basis for anybody that's trying to. So this is multiple areas, so we're gonna go single, multiple, right? And this is typical exterior edits, whatever. And then after multiple area edits is brand new spawns, okay? That's for where you put any extra animals that are spawning. Like I like to add frogs. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to add my frogs. Sewer rats, things of that nature. I like sewer rats. They okay, so after multiple area edits, dude, I think it's new spawns, like I just said, and then you got your XP32. Where is it? XP32, right? And then I'm gonna put my blood and bubbles above my XP32, along with my combat package here in a second. Ugh. Alright, so, and then MBE, which contains the ultimate dodge mod. And then from the bottom up, let me think here for a second. This would be basically a combat package. Dawn Waters goes below everything. And then we've got armor and weapons. Where's the tree mod? Okay, so Happy Little Trees goes above my water. Always put it there. And then above combat is armor. And below XP32 and animations is armor. So I'm just gonna stick this in here. I want all the NPCs retextured. I want this to overwrite that. Okay. Alternate armor retexture. Ebony. All this stuff is going to go after. Okay. Staller room. It's looking good. And we're missing Sekiro blocking. So wait, where's the danger armor and weapons? Alright, I want to make sure that the clothes only go with the clothes. Armor, weapons, armor, weapons, armor, and weapons. Okay. So at least we got that taken care of. We've got the XP32. We've got the There Will Be Blood. Gotta have that. Everything looks good. Back out and save. Why does it say... Alright, man, I'm so running low in space here. I hope I could squeeze my must-have mods in here. So we got combat AI. Okay, so we need to do, Requiem 2.0. So gritty animations is a good one. I'm just going to go with the gritty animations right now. 6 megabytes for the entire package. Let's see. Visible favorited gear. Visible favorited gear, a must have. Realistic weapon placement. Now we need to talk about this. So, skeletons. You want the realistic weapon placement, cloak edition, okay? Not the body morph one. This is another skeleton. So you need this to overwrite your other skeleton. It took me months to figure out the proper placement of this shit. Another one is violins, which is makes it so that you can't get kill moved. And then Sekiro blocking. Sekiro. And I got the SWF, so I'm going to use that version. And if you go down here, these are the timed differences. So if you're good at it, you can adjust it to be less time frame. And this goes for enemies too. This isn't just for you. Wow, low 135. I'm going to do 45, okay? 0.45, so a little under half a second to block. And we're going to set this order up right here. Pay attention to this order. You won't have any problems with your combat mods, okay? So we're going to take... I always put visible favorited gear above my entire... right above XP, right? Well, actually, no. I put Requiem above. And I didn't know this. I thought you had to put your Requiem above or below the XP32 skeleton. You don't. You can put it here, okay? And then do that so that I can put the patch for the cloaks don't clip below it like it says to put it. So this is the, remember, this is the other skeleton. This is going to overwrite this one for the weapon placement. If you don't put this here, your weapons are not going to get placed where they're supposed to go. So you want to put that kind of at the bottom, right? And then you've got your texture. And then after your in your combat, you're going to do Sekiro, right? And I'm going to put this above my, like, AI combat, like better combat AI, so that is this the patch? No, there it is. Okay, so Should get this in the right order. My combat AI goes on the bottom of all that. Violins, I'm going to put underneath at the bottom of my combat. Okay. So now we've got, and then ultimate perspective needs to come down below everything. Okay. And then there's a patch for alternate perspective in the MBE, or the MBO, whatever the fuck it's called, the movement and behaviors. So I'm going to back out and save this, and then I got to come back in and a few more mods. Man, we are cutting it close. I'm hoping we have enough here. And, of course, I'll do a stream showcasing the entire mod list and the game, some of the gameplay and some of the upgrades that we've done. All right, so shit, I really hope I have enough. Movement behavior overhaul. So movement behavior overhaul needs, if you want some immersive looting, immersive super fast looting for MBE and XP32, okay? So you need, I think it's, okay, so here's the problem with changing the font is you can't always see the, so this one's immersive looting for MBE. Is this immersive looting for MBE and XP32? Okay, I think. Load this below MBE and XP32. Okay, so this is the one you need. Okay, I can't download it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I hate my life. Fuck. Problem with deleting stuff is you're gonna run into ghost space, and sometimes when you delete stuff, it doesn't delete. It does, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna look and see if I can find anything that is big enough to delete to download the rest of these things, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Hold on here. All right, so I'm gonna bring this cube maps down below all my armors. Cube maps retexture the shiny part of the armor. All right, let's look here. I can't believe I did that. Terrible. You know what we're going to do? You're technically supposed to disable the mod, then delete it. But we're going to see if this works, okay? Yes, it worked. Thank God. Alright, so I got the memory back for that. Darker dungeons, I guess I'm just going to have to adjust the light. So I just got 8 megabytes back for that. You know, I could delete that, actually. I'm just going to get rid of the sound of the crackling fire, I guess. I'm going to have to deal with the default. So that gives us plenty of room now to deal with the rest of this load order. You're not really supposed to do that like I just did that. Especially, do not ever do that if you're already in a game and you plan to continue that game, right? Alright, so we're going to go back into here. So you cannot use this, immersive animations, with the dodge mod. It won't work. You can only have one Finis or Nemesis mod. This is the only one that you can use. Okay, this makes so you can like kind of immersively pick up stuff in third person. And then what's the other mod that I need? I always forget them. Oh, okay. Border hold guards. I love how the voice text never works. Alright, this is a super immersive awesome mod, right? So, Anniversary Edition is what we need to look for. This one right here, okay? This adds checkpoints and fast travel spots and a guard outpost to all the holds, like it should be. And then Prettier Roads 2.0. And Prettier Roads 2.0 is a mod that goes right nicely along with it. These are multiple area edits. Okay. And then some of the other mods that I use, super small mods, man. Some of these mods are like really, really small. Oh, I gotta do Echoes of the Veil. Gotta do Echoes of... I highly suggest buying this, okay? This is the guy that makes, that does, I thought he did Forgotten Dungeons too, but, Forgotten Dungeons. I haven't extensively tested this at all. I don't even know if I've been in one of the Forgotten Dungeons yet, so if anybody does download this and gets into it, please let me know what's going on. So this is going to go into the multiple, not the multiple area edits, in your quest section, because it adds 50 new Radiant quests, and it's an area edit. So that's going to go like just above, I believe just above my water mods. Sewer rats. So we're going to add sewer rats. Lower density. We're going to add giant rats, which will, it's just a nice little frogs. For drugs. Oh, frogs. The only problem is they only have the 2K. And it's 14 freaking megabytes, bro. Like, why? They're just some fucking frogs, dude. But I gotta have the frogs. It's like super immersive. Come on. Oh. Skyland Blue Water. Alright, you gotta download the Skyland Blue Water. Okay? I think it's this one right here. And you can mix and match some of these. Rally's Water Foam. Yeah. Rally's Water Phone. Yep. Like, is that even a thing? Like, oh, your computers are so smart. Rally's Water Foam. Oh, crashed again. Fucking God. I seriously want to punch Todd Howard in his fucking ugly face. You ever just want to punch Todd Howard in his fucking ugly face? Yep. Oops. Ban me. Fucking prick. Just scared the shit out of me, dude. Oh, my God. I'm about to rage. Nothing like wearing headphones and it crashing like that in your ear, dude. Yeah. Feel my pain. You'll get it. Go ahead and do this. It's going to do the same shit to you. Motherfucker did it even. Like, what was I even doing, man? Jesus Christ, I should change my fucking Twitch name to Angry Dad. Crazy Carter. Fucking piece of shit. Jesus, man. Alright, this goes after that. So this is the ultimate dodge mod movement behaviors to change your whole movement. Right? This makes it so you can loot shit. Makes it realistic. Then we've got multiple area edits. So this will go here. These go after, I believe, right after multiple area edits. It's kind of a multiple area edit, to be honest with you. Frogs, sewer rats, and giant rats. And sometimes add squirrels. The frogs really make a difference, though. They're every water you come through. Alright, so watercolors. You want to put that there? Oh yeah, the water foam. It crashed on the water foam. All right, so let me look here. I think that this goes under combat. So I'm pretty sure that this goes here. Yep. And if you have any unique followers like Shirley, they would go under your werebeast. So here's the thing. So this thing right here, vampire, it says this is where the vampires, the werewolves go. So I'm feeling like if that's where the vampire and werewolves go, I'm gonna put my bandits, right? And this actually should be up here. Wait. Nope. This is below combat. Okay. So we're gonna put that below combat, and we're gonna put that below combat. Right? And then these have area edits. The Echoes of the Veil completely transform the Veil. I would highly suggest get that. This is extra content. Quite a bit of extra content. And we're going to go up here. And this is prettier roads. This adds decorations along all the roads to Skyrim. And I'm actually going to put this below the forts because that actually probably does more. And then this Hold Border Guards adds borders, like the checkpoints and stuff to the world. This is actually, yeah, I guess that's a single area edit. Oh, we need provincial courier service to get that creeper to stop trying to rape us. I can't stand that shit, dude. It's like, please leave me alone. Like, I go into a cave and he jump scares me and he's like, oh, I've got something for you. Leave me alone. Alright, so, and we need the blood script fix. Alright, so, and did it download the super simple needs? Dude, come on, man. I hate this game. Like, let's crash. Fucking son of a bitch. Alright, so we are almost done. I'm gonna back out and save. We are, like, almost done. This is a good solid mod list for anybody that wants to change almost every aspect of the game. Your combat's going to be, you know, I'd say vanilla plus plus plus. I mean, you got the side. I usually change it. I'll show you how to break it down and set up the settings when we load into it. But all the NPCs get all the moves you do. All the dodging, whatever, unless you shut that off. And then with the better combat AI and the bandit overhaul, let me tell you what, it's not easy. If you get hit up by a couple different NPCs, you'll get your ass kicked. My library. Okay, let me look in my library. Here's the patch for the MBE. You need that. Okay. Fortress of Ice is auto load. That's another paid mod. I haven't even got to do that yet. We got Cloaks and Capes ship. Covenant Crones, I haven't really done that. I wish it was less space. It's 400 megabytes. I would definitely suggest doing that, though. It's from what I see in ratings, it's really good. I could have saved some memory if I had just gone with the, not the 2K freaking cannibals. Fisticuffs. Okay, so hide UI. Yes. Improve potion animation. I'm going to download that. That'll animate your potion drinking. And this is a must-have right here. Master of the Summit. Okay. That adds... do I need the patch? I don't know why the patch is here. This adds giant crabs to the landscape that are like dead long ago. Kind of a, there's the Rally's water foam. We are almost done. Blood and script fix, right? The Lost Doomstone, super small. There it is. That will make you put your armor and weapons back on, or armor back on when you take a bath. From the blood shit. What was I just talking about, man? Oh, candle glow. Candle glow. Alright, so can't forget the candle glow either. Right? This is a nice another mod. Nice mod. Alright, so let's set that all up. And this is 156 mods plus the mods that are in Recon plus all the bundled mods. You're talking, I don't know, finally fixing Skyrim, probably 100 mods at least. Maybe more, 125. And then all the added mods. So you're talking probably, we're looking at 350 mods in this load order. On Series S. Series S. This is a beast. This machine is awesome. If you can afford the other one, great. But I'm telling you, man, there's only a couple games that suffer from, like, what is it? Sekiro is in 60 frames on the X. But for the most part, it's a solid machine with most of the visuals and FPS of the X. Okay, we're gonna put Candle Glow below that. Hide UI can go down kind of near the bottom. Dirt and Blood is at the bottom, right? Giant crabs. This is between a multiple and single area edit. It actually probably could put it right here because it's like not a real creature, but you see what I'm saying. It's actually a multiple area edit. And then the Doomstone is a quest. After you find the 13th standing stone, it will give you a quest, and there's another one. Okay. Forgotten Dungeons. Completely 50 new Radiant quests and 15 dungeons. Kind of big. And then I need the patch for that. So this is the potion drinking thing, right? So I'm gonna put this actually underneath gritty animations. Oh fuck, I still need another patch too. Just the list never ends, bro. Jesus Christ. Alright, so multiple area edit. I need the patch for this too. Oh, this is a multiple area edit. I don't think it really matters where I put this, to be honest with you. Alright, I'm back out and save it, and then I'm going to hopefully remember all the patches that I need. Also, never disable a mod without disabling the patch first. So make sure you come in and disable the patch, right? And then disable the mod. Don't ever delete a mod and leave the patch because it will break your fucking game. And it might just cause that rearranging of mods would just break your game, break your mod list, and then you'll have to clear reserve space and do it all over again. Which I've done, seems like 1,200 times. Really, you're going to update that right now? Okay, since we haven't started a new game, I'm going to update that, and hopefully it doesn't break my fucking game. Alright, so what we're talking about? Shit. Patches. XPMSE patch. We got the XPMSE Cloakstone clip. We've got... What is that one? Revised edition. Man, my brain isn't working today. Master the Summit patch. Come on. Master the Summit patch. Revised USSCP. Okay. Now we're going to put those in place. We are almost ready to start a game. Technically, you want a hard reset before you start a brand new game. But for the purposes of the stream, I'm going to do it just resetting the game. Alright, so this needs to go. Weapons don't clip. I'm going to put this here because this places the weapons. And this patches it. So I'm feeling like with this realistic placement, this is telling me to put it after the XPMSE, right? And then this patch, but that could mean that it's down to the bottom, just as long as it's below that. I found that if I put this, then the weapons don't clip as bad. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, so Master the Summit patch. Yep. And then we are almost done. I kind of want to get the standalone water thing. Yep, that's where it needs to be. Cool. All right, so this is water foam, and I'm not gonna put it. I don't want blue water foam. So this just retextures the foam on the water. This can go above that. Let me think here. Okay. Yep. Alright, back out and save it. I hope I have all the patches I'm supposed to get. Man, I'm hungry. My daughter made some spaghetti and meatballs, and I'm gonna go eat the shit out of that in a minute. Water. Okay, what is the one that I want? Man. Let's see. Smooth water. Come on. It's not working. Smooth water standalone. Alright, smooth water standalone. I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, I do. Okay, I have enough. So this just completely smooths out the water. And then what I'm going to do is put this right above the Rally's water foam. I'm kind of wondering, I usually put it above the color. I want to see what it does if I don't. And then, oh man, there was one other one that I wanted. What was it? Fuck. What the fuck was it? All right. I think. Oh yeah. Performance mod. I think I'm gonna add that. So some of these performance mods take away tree movement for increased FPS, as well as plant movement. Slows down the wind on the grass. Slows down or makes the density of the grass less. shit like that. And the two that I use that work the best, as far as I've tested, is I'll show you right now. Okay, this one will force NPCs to use ammo. It will also the trees. And this one, this reduces the tree animations, right? That one's going to go down towards the bottom. Now this one changes the grass density, the trees, the water reflections, shit like that. And I will put this actually. I think I should be fine as far as I don't want the God rays take up a lot, I guess. So if you put this below your weather mod, it will fuck with your God rays. So from what I learned, you put this under your water. Okay. And then this one, if you want your density or grass, 15. Trees will be skinned and not animate using the static version of the tree rendering. Lods, 15. What is that? 15. That's more than 1,000. Jesus Christ, you can small about your performance. Increasing the lot distance of NPCs. I'm gonna put this up top like I usually do. So I usually use this to run up top underneath my foundations. So its settings will but then again, let me see. Yeah, so it'll stop the tree movement. Now let's try this out. Where the hell are my... Man, I need to get some sleep. Tail of Blood. I'm going to put that there. Actually, I might force it down, so I'm going to put it there. Actually, just give me a second. I don't want it to mess with the draw distance, though. So actually, I am going to put this down below my grass and say, fuck it. Can always redo my list if anything. Okay, so we're going to go below our landscape, right? And we're going to put this last. And that's it. I think we got all the patches we need. I think that's it. Yep. Did my cube maps come down? Oh. I knew it. There we go. Bring the cube maps all the way down. Below your armor. Especially these ones right here. And that will be that. We are done. Now, quick reset. Quick reset. Be back in 10 seconds. All right, let's see what this looks like real quick. And it's lagging behind. All right, so new game. And this is just a quick test. Final test. Oh, look at that. 4 just in time for me to start with a completed mod list. Alright, so you hear the wind out there. Alright, first things first that you need to do when you pop in like this is let this stuff load. Go over to your power tab. Scroll down to the ultimate dodge mod. And then... Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, huh? And then you're going to general settings, sneak style 2. Dodge style. I only sidestep, and that goes for enemy NPCs too. And what I do is I turn their invincible frame off hard enough with them fucking dancing around like maniacs. Not frequent. They still do it frequently. And then you can even change the sidestep settings, but I warn you that it changes it for the NPCs as well. So they'll be dodging way more if they have the stamina to do it. So I don't typically mess with that too much. Once that's set up, okay, you're going to go to SWF. You're going to go to any. You're going to go to display, default. And this is if you're using the dynamic camera. I was using that, but it's not needed. And then 85, back out. Okay. And then hit the B button or whatever one you use to go to your thing. Right? And then we're going to go back in there and I'm going to see something here. Sky scale, -2 or 3, which makes the stars pop. Okay. I think that's it for stay out of the any settings out of that at all. Don't fuck with anything else in there. Hotkey, everything you're gonna hotkey. Okay, choose destiny. Now we're gonna go to lighting. Okay, world view. Typically I go sharp, vivid, cold, done. Climate, normal, interior vision, darken. Okay, there we go. You got the candle glow. You got the... Now you see how you move completely different. You've got kicks. And got these runes. Look at this shit. Alright, so grab all this stuff before I change my class. This is alternate perspective, and it is a great mod, like alternate start. This gives you a pack of $5,000, a bunch of gems. And alright, so let's save it, and then we're going to go into the rest of our settings for setup. Going to choose Destiny. And I always choose the Steed Stone. I usually just do the same thing every single time. I'm kind of boring. Group of skills you specialize in. Boom. Primary attribute. Since Imperials start with 20, 20, and 20 with the greater power change thing I have, I'm going to actually go into stamina. I chose the Steed Stone, so heavy armor. Choose a major skill. Now this is where you got to think. I like coming out as a blacksmith. Smither that can smith. You know, I'll be able to walk out of Helgen with exquisite upgraded alternate steel armor right off the get-go. So I'm gonna go smithing, and then whatever your main skill is, I would highly suggest you do it that way. Okay, so two-handed. Now my minor skills would be speech, sneak, and I like to summon. So now we want to build our character. 3 perk points. And then immediately go in here, and I will put 1 into speech for now. Okay. Sell items for 10% more. So 2 of them will be 20%. And then go over to smithing. And I add this one. Now if you go up here, you can actually get dwarven smithing right away, but you're not going to have really anything to do that with, so I would just get this one so that you can improve the steel right away. Save it. I always reload it. Okay. and then save it again. And then what else do we have in here that we need to mess? Okay, so visible favorited gear, you're gonna want to turn on. Okay, and then now we're gonna get suited up. Okay. And now we have visible favorited gear and realistic weapon placement. So I'm thinking that I might still need weapons on back. Okay. AIO. But let's try it. Okay, yep, I'm gonna. Unless that's fine. I mean, I could have just the, hey, I noticed that that's a little more shiny than normal. Now you notice how there's a space. That's because of the cloak edition. Okay, so that's so that you can. Anyway, so you can talk to this dude.
Who are you?
And choose from here.
What will be your des, your fate?
Or I'd just like to leave, you know, keep the $5,000. If you buy, the catch is you can buy the breeze home right now, right?
Who are you?
Actually, I'm just gonna do that for purposes of the film.
Your where is your Hofkin? Your home?
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that because it's gonna take the $5,000 away from me, right? So I don't want to do that. I want to save the $5,000 so I can make armor and be more equipped, right? So I'm just gonna leave. See, that's the immersive, super fast looting. It adds a little bit more realism to what's going on. And yes, it's not all washed out. Look at that. That's awesome. Whatever we did, we fixed it. Okay. And so when you first come out here, rent a room, go back in the room, sleep for 24 hours. This will speed things up. The blacksmith doesn't work for a day, so, and he doesn't work till like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. So just fast forward this. Oh, I forgot to download Super Simple Needs. We'll do that later though. Save it. Now we're gonna walk out. Everything's looking fucking phenomenal. Now you'll notice these fucking huge trees. Let's check this out. So with the bigger trees, with Gamer Polly's version 2 bigger trees, Happy Little Trees version 2, they get even bigger. And yeah, there they are. And then they come with different barks, so you're kind of looking at some variation. Shadows look great. Performance is fucking phenomenal. I know that on Xbox it only supports 30 frames, but I'm telling you right now that the performance is insane. You might have some dips here and there, but I haven't had any issues. This is a beast, man. The Series S is... When I first started modding, every time I added a grass mod, my performance would tank so bad. And just mind you, with the Ars Metallica, you have to have the... I noticed that even though I have that patch, you have to have the... hold on, let me steal this shit. Oh, one other thing that you need to know. Shut off all your autosave. Do not ever autosave. Your game will crash. The autosaves are super unstable. I had a game where it was crashing in an area. I couldn't figure out why. I looked up, found out that it was definitely the autosave in a modded game. I turned it off, reloaded it from a save before that, and it didn't crash at all. So I had my proof enough. Also, missing creation check, get that out of there. Also, the Dawn Weathers, unfortunately you have to redo this every time you load a game. Something to do, I don't know, the mod author said something to do with the game engine. But these are all the sounds for that. I can't turn the music on because I get copyright claimed. Ridiculous. Alright, let me steal this shit, show you how to suit up before you get... I'm a save scummer, by the way. So y'all know. Don't steal that. He will know, the game will know, and then when you go to buy stuff from him, he... Where is he? There he is. He won't have hardly any. Okay.
Yes.
What do you have for
Take a
sale?
look.
Now you'll notice with the mods that I have that he only has relevant shit, and he might have some like dwarven metal ingot, like he's got one because I think because of my smithing level, but it changes the rarities in the game and it makes it way more realistic. So anyway, I'm gonna buy all his steel ingot. I'm gonna buy 15 leather strips. I'm gonna buy 5 leather. I'm gonna buy. Oh, no, he's got 3, so I'm gonna buy 2 of those. And silver ingot. He's got a silver ingot, which is great. Okay, so come here. Go to steel. This is my preferred loadout. Also, you can also make. If you go to. Okay, how come? Oh. Is it in miscellaneous? Might be in miscellaneous. It's gonna be frustrating. I should be able to craft. Okay, yes, it is in miscellaneous. Okay, so you see here, Stormcloak Officer, right? So I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna convert all my stuff. Random. Iron. I don't. No, don't do that. Iron War Axe, Iron Sword, Iron Shield, Iron Mace, Battle Axe, Iron Greatsword, Iron Warhammer. Then I'm gonna go scroll all the way down to the bottom. Like I said, you need the perk for this. And you get smithing credit. Imperial Bracers, Imperial Boots, Imperial Shield. Okay, so now I got a ton of steel and iron. Come back here. Go to... I could do the steel, but I'm going to do the Sons of Skyrim. And I'm not a Stormcloak. Don't really like the Stormcloaks, but I like the iron. And we're going to make... I'm not going to wear the helmet. So, and then we're going to go to... I think it's... Is it steel? Yeah, okay, so it's steel. Fine Nord Greatsword. We're going to make one of those. Right? And then I'm going to go to Imperial, and I'm going to make an Imperial bow. Right? So now, get rid of this shit. I don't know why those boots are stolen. That's weird. I'm going to equip that. I'm going to go to my great sword. Yep, there we go. Now I got an Imperial great. Look at this. Right off the bat. Look how shiny that fucking sword is. I love that shit. I don't know why that bow is not upgraded. Typically it's upgraded. Alright, so we're going to go to the grindstone. We are going to upgrade the sword. Superior already, okay? Superior. Going to get out of here. We're going to go to the workbench. Rentals workbenches, by the way. And then we're going to upgrade our brand new army. And this doesn't take any... no, it takes corundum. That's right. Never mind. So I'm going to have to wait to upgrade the rest of that. But as you see, just brand new in the game. I've got some Sons of Skyrim armor. The great sword is amazing. Let's see. And you got room for the cloak, and as you can see, the moveset is completely different. You got the dodge, I got the sidestep. We've got the Sekiro blocking. And I'll show you, let me just grab that jewelry thing that I can. Right off the bat, he had silver, so I can sell that. Alright, so that being said, now we're ready to head out. And I'll show you the performance. It's pretty damn good. You're gonna have some drawing, especially when you first come to an area. I mean, it is in a regular game. You start paying attention to this stuff. Oh, I also have a mod that changes the size of the moon. Makes moons huge. You can change grab one of those and overwrite your weather mod if it comes with a sky mod. But yeah, everything is looking pretty fucking sweet. I think we have swearing mud crabs too. So, well, I'm gonna have to stream another episode of the playthrough. So he's already got a cape on.
I've been hunting
He's
and
got
fishing
more
in these parts
dialogue.
for years. Let's take a look.
Pretty sure. Maybe it hasn't integrated in the game yet.
See you.
But the weather mod is the best weather mod on Xbox, as far as I'm concerned. It's Dawn Weathers. You can actually get a texture pack to retexture the clouds, which is not really needed.
It's a bad time to talk,
Okay, so
friend.
notice they're in full armor. Okay. Okay, sicker of blocking. Okay, if you block right at the right time, it will stagger them. See, now look at him blocking. Oh, there we go. If it's too easy for you, you can lower the amount of time that it takes to block.
Come on! You're dead. You hear me?
But fights are now not the same at all. You gotta focus on like, actually paying attention, and then food heals over time. So you'll notice that my food goes up slowly. Right? And all their armor and weapons are relevant. All that. All this has been retextured. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna quickly go over the mod list 5x5 so you guys can see the final product, and hopefully this helps out. If anybody does use this setup, please, if you get a chance to test it even further, if you run into any problems, message me on Xbox and let me know about it. That'd be great. Anyway, here's the first 5. Alright guys, that's it for me for now. I will catch up with you with another stream. Might be streaming Death Stranding. I'm thinking about doing Elden Ring again. I need to beat it one more time to get it 100%. But we will stream this and show you all the details soon. Alright, take care. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this helps.